Hello there and welcome to Star Wars 1000. Star Wars question of the day: is Grogu the last of his species? Now, we don't know what species he really is, but we know he's related to the Yoda and Yaddle species. And we do know their species is really rare in the Star Wars universe. I'm sure there was many of them at some point, but we haven't seen many characters that are from the Yoda and Yaddle and Grogu species. Also, their species doesn't have a name at the moment. Their whole species is really pretty much a mystery, and I hope it stays like that forever. We don't need to know the name of their species and where they're from. Not everything in the Star Wars universe needs an explanation. I like how Grogu and Yoda and Yaddle species is pretty much a big mystery. But with that being said, is Grogu the last living member of his species, or is there another living member of the Grogu, Yoda, Yaddle species? I feel like Star Wars could take this in any sort of direction. Me personally, I would like to see Grogu be the last living member of his kind. I feel like that could make some interesting storytelling for when Grogu gets older, and maybe he'll learn about his species, and maybe it'll make him like a bit sad that he's the last of his kind, but maybe he'll find a way to like persevere through the sadness. I mean, it would be kind of sad if you're like the last of your kind, and I'm sure that would make anyone sad. I can't imagine being the last living human ever. I feel like that could make some interesting storytelling for Grogu to deal with once he gets older, and he could learn about his kind and like the most famous members from his species like Yoda and Yaddle. So I do prefer if he is the last of his kind, but I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't, because I could see them wanting to do like more baby Yodas. Like maybe Grogu gets older, finds another one of his species, and he can have kids, and now there will be baby Yodas forever. I could see them wanting to do that, because obviously that would be good for marketing reasons, and it could give Grogu a potential storyline of him becoming a father. I think that could make some interesting storytelling, but like I said, I think it would be a better story if Grogu was the last of his kind, and I think that would make him more unique. As of now, it seems like Grogu is the last of his species, but of course that could change at any moment. We also don't know much about Grogu in general, and there are still speculation that he could still be a clone, or maybe Grogu could be a strand cast like what Snoke is. There's still a lot to uncover when it comes to Grogu, but I do think he is like not a clone or anything like that. I think he is just a part of the regular Yoda Yaddle species. And I do believe and hope that Grogu is the last of his kind. So to wrap up the video, may the Force be with you always.